In, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top.
Runner on the move.
Nope.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
One. Count 1-0.
Go to second. Ow! Gets the bunt down the right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Puts a bunt down. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play. Here comes Manny Machado. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
1 ball.
Hung up in a rundown now. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
0-1's the count.
That's a hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Crawford makes the grab, and that is that. Back in Seattle, and pitching in this game, Tobias Myers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down looking. And up next for Seattle, Gunnar Henderson. That one to first. Slides, but it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The second baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Rowdy Tellez. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
One ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
On On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. First pitch, and he just misses. Castillo, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The next pitch misses, 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Friedel puts it away for the out. One down. Now it's the DH, Brooks Lee. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. One gone, runner at first. Next for Milwaukee, Donovan Solano. Ground ball, could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. So the batting order now turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jake Myers. Fought off foul. Two on, one out.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Missed with a changeup, and a count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Reynolds. First pitch swinging.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Myers on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Adley Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, center field. Myers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Now one missed. 2 out, space is empty.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Taveras off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And we're back. And now Sal Frelick. Castillo back to work. Taveras running hard to get it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Now batting, catcher.
And now it's William Contreras. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Up the middle. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And that chance handled. Throw to first in time. Willie Adames stands in. Fly to center his first time. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 5-0. Lee in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Jake Myers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Now the number 2 hitter, T.J. Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Fouled off left side. And he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners at the corners here, one away. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the ground. One at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a curve is down and in. Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in Seattle, here's Machado.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Whips it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Friedel hauls it in, 2 away.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer. It's 7-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Willie Adames, the next to hit. And a base hit.
The batter, number 2.
Man at first. Here's the Brewers DH. Brooks Lee.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. That one back, and that one is gone. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 outs. Check swing, and he held up. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 11-1. Freeland stands in here. Leaves that one off the inside. Polanco whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go.
What do
Bottom
you got?
4. Brian Reynolds here.
The right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Here's a high chopper. Steps on first for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Rutschman.
Cut on and lifted in the air. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Leody Taveras. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. McNeil. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. And next is the designated hitter, Heston Kjerstad. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Drop 250 on the wristband. It's a party, let you top the party. They can let you win the man. I'm sorry. I'm losing time. This is time is money. Gotta make it back, so I'm part of rolling. Michael Phelps with this water on me. That was dancing Chris Brizzy on me. Drizzle with the bulletproof on me. All these bad things that are wishing on me. I'm like, Lamborghinis from the north side. Suicide.